notice?
Did.
You did.
Hey everybody, welcome to Raincross Farms Makery. My name's Robin. Behind the camera, behind the computer is my husband Bill. And we are so happy to be hosting this segment of Craft Round the Clock. And of course we are welcoming in our followers as well. So when you hop on, say hello, let me know you're there. Let me get the keywords set up for tonight. And we will be right with you. Happy Tuesday evening. Let's see. I'm going to change this.
There's Cheryl Nash.
Hey Cheryl, she's always our first one on. You just sit around waiting for us, don't you?
Waiting for us the whole time.
Okay, got the correct keyword this time. Got that on. Update that. Should be good to go. Yay, yay, yay. So, yes, Cheryl got our
And it
keyword.
works.
And let me turn this off.
And
And
Margaret.
we should be good. Okay, hello. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Margaret.
There's
Hello, Tracy. Sorry, I was a little bit late. I was just sitting here just zoning out, and it's like, oh no, it's past 15 after. Hey, Roberta. So anyway, sorry for a minute or two late. We would love it if you would give our page a heart or give us a like. If you would follow our page, both on Facebook and on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to. It's free, so we would love it if you would follow us there. And if you are so inclined to sprinkle out this video to your crafty friends, we would love that. Hello, Cynthia. Okay, I'm going to start my timer because we are working on 2 giveaways. Tonight, if we get 25 live viewers at any one time, we will have a giveaway at the end of the live. So to get entered into that, I have my timer set for 5-ish minutes, and to get entered, when that timer goes off, Bill is in charge of looking to see the very last comment that comes up on his screen, and that person gets an entry. They get a ticket into our little drawing bucket. And at the end of the night, we'll pull a winner or 2 out of that. So to get entered into tonight's drawing, you need to be commenting, and Bill needs to see your name pop up right as the timer goes off. So that's for tonight. We also have a weekly drawing, and to get entered into that, you get that entry by typing the keyword. Tonight's keyword is launch, not lunch, launch, because today is our launch day. Today we launched our autumn 2023 collection. I encourage you to all go take a look at it. When you type the word launch in the comments, you'll get a message to your messenger. If you're watching us on Facebook, if you're watching us on YouTube, there's a different code for you to click on. You'll get a message to your messenger, and it'll say you're entered in Sunday night's drawing, and then there'll be some buttons you can choose from. If you click on product info, you will get a choice of getting more information on tonight's products, tonight's supplies, as well as getting a look at the new autumn catalog that just launched today. So feel free to click on those and get that information. So let's get started. We are going to, my brand new order, my launch order, they let us purchase it early. It won't come in until tomorrow. So I do have one of the transfers from the new release that I'm going to use tonight, as well as an old favorite of mine. So we are going to, we're going to kind of do a home project. So I got this little wood shape from Hobby Lobby, and it was $2.99. And I'm sure it was 40 or 50% off. Anyway, cute little block, chunky shelf sitter type thing. I have these shelf sitters that fall over all the time. Do yours do that? So I thought of a way to make them a little more sturdy. So not only Hobby Lobby. I'm missing a lot of people saying hello. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Stacy.
A lot of people are saying launch.
I also went to the Dollar Tree and I found these little wood cutouts. And these don't have the little chimney, but they were this same type of wood, but I have pre-painted this. Anyway, so I got a couple of these. So we're going to put together a little condo building, I guess. I don't know. So I got 2 of these from the Dollar Tree, pre-painted them. And then I actually got 2 of these, but we're only going to use 1 tonight. And I pre-painted this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to decorate them up, and we are going to hook them together so that they will kind of stand up together on their own. So let's get to working on that. So I pre-painted. These 2 I painted in, I used our Chalkology paste. I watered it down a little bit. This is a color Saucy. It's not available anymore, but I just wanted to use it because it's kind of a brick color. But you could mix and match some paints, or you could get some chalk paint and whatever color you decide. And then this one I painted just with chalk paint. This is cashew colored. So pre-painted them just to save time. Aren't you glad? So you don't have to watch paint dry.
Yay.
Hello. Let's see. I think I already said hello to Marty. Hello, Brenda. Hello. Yeah, build it carefully. Hello, Wanda. So we are going to use a couple of transfers. Before I do, I'm going to wax these. I'm going to put a layer of wax because I'm going to be putting down a sticky transfer on this, and I don't want to accidentally pull up that paint that I just painted down there. So this is surface wax I sell in my shop. If you click that link on tonight's supplies, you'll see it there in the link. Oh, timer.
Well, there you go. Chris Anderson said.
Chris Anderson, first time watching, and you are our first entry. Not the winner yet, but you are our first entry into tonight's drawing. Chris Anderson. Well, welcome. So again, to get entered into tonight's drawing, you need to be commenting, and when my timer goes off, I've reset it. When that timer goes off, if you are the last comment that Bill sees on his screen, we'll get you an entry. Okay, so I'm putting just a little bit of wax on these. Not a lot, because my paste won't stick if I have too much wax.
Hello from Alaska, first
Woohoo,
time.
Alaska. I don't think we have had.
57.
Do we still have that map we were using?
Right here, Mom.
No, the one we were using, the
Oh,
license
no,
plate
I don't
one.
know what happened to that one.
I don't know.
That was a little while ago.
Have we had someone from Alaska before? Anyway, welcome.
Myra says she likes that color.
Welcome from Alaska.
Says it's
Hello,
chilly
Myra.
there.
Thank you.
57. We got down to 55 here last night.
Okay, so I've got a little bit of wax on these. I'm going to take just a microfiber cloth and I'm going to actually buff off any extra so that I don't have too much. Now you could decorate these up any way you want or not at all. You could Mod Podge with napkins or things you've cut out of magazines or whatever, but we are going to chalk these because chalking is what I do. Thanks, Carol, for sending us out in Missouri. Hello, Lynn. Okay, so the 2 transfers we're going to use. Okay, we're going to use this one. This one was from the spring launch, and it's called Happy Family, and I've cut it apart. It's six pieces. So you get 6 different designs. And so I've got, what did I say? It's called Happy Family. Okay, home is where our story begins. That would be cute on one of these. Welcome to our beautiful chaos. That might be appropriate. Please excuse the mess. Our standards have lowered with each child. A messy kitchen is a sign of a happy family. Family, this is a dictionary definition. Noun, the people you live for, laugh with, and love forever. And the one we're going to use tonight is Love Lives Here. So we're going to use this design from this transfer. Put those away. And this is one of the new designs that I'm in love with. This is a set of 4. These are called 4 texture patterns. So you get these patterns. I'm going to show you how great they look. This is kind of like a herringbone, a little mini herringbone. This is kind of a woven, like a basket weave type thing. This one is kind of like, they're not polka dots, but they're like scattered dots, kind of in lines. And then this is kind of got some diamond shapes with lines. So this is what we're going to use tonight. We're going to decorate these up. So let me open this up and get busy. Okay. Karen, there used to be, but they didn't come back out. They used to have one called Rust. It was similar. But you could contact me later, or you could mix like a red and a brown together, a red and brown, maybe red and blackish, or red and maybe a little orange in it to get that color. I'm going to cut this apart because it's kind of big and bulky to use. Okay, so for the center one, because the center is where I'm going to put my Love Lives Here, we have 25 online. Woohoo! We're going to have a drawing. And Bill, that's my timer.
Well, that's Cheryl Brock.
Cheryl Brock! Woohoo! Let's get Cheryl's name down on a ticket. I have reset the timer. And let's get to getting Cheryl Brock.
I wrote Cheryl's name down, and I'm not even being mean about it this time.
Okay. So we're going to start with the background first. And I thought for the center one, I'm going to use this little dot pattern. I just kind of want it a little muted, not too busy. But these other ones, I think, I don't know. Shall we vote for these other ones?
First
Oh,
off,
yes, art journals, wallpaper, and they do tile. So you can line them up and transfer back to back to back, and it'll make a coordinated pattern.
and then Lynn wants to know, where do you get them?
I sell them in my shop. If you are interested in just this transfer, you can type in the comments sold patterns, and I will get you the information. I'll get you an invoice and I'll get it ordered for you. If you want to order it yourself or order other things, you can click on that link after you have typed in the word launch. Click on the button that says product info, and then click on the button that says tonight's product, tonight's supplies, or something like that. Or you can look for it in the autumn collection. Okay, and if you can't find it, hit me up and I'll get it for you. Okay, so which pattern let's vote. Which pattern shall we use for the 2 outside ones? Hello, Darlia. Okay, so here's this herringbone. I'm going to put it up kind of close so you can see it. So you're going to vote for 1. Here's herringbone, number 1.
Brenda says she would love to see the dot one on a craft.
Diamonds. These are diamonds. So diamonds are number 2. And then the third one is, what is that, basket weave or woven? Woven. So A, B, or C, herringbone, diamonds, or basket weave. Okay, and I am going to use the dotted one on this center one. So that's the one I decided on. So let me get started on that while you guys are voting. Let's see, I'm going to also get a towel.
Got a herringbone,
Okay,
a B, woven, C. I like 3.
Okay, do it. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3.
I like number 2,
Okay.
C.
Okay, you're going to keep
C.
track. Number 2, C.
I'm keeping track. Sit down, Duke.
Number
1, 2,
2,
3, 4,
okay.
5.
Anyway, I'm getting the little dot one ready. So I'm putting some fuzz on the back of this. Again, I don't want to pull up that paint that I just painted. So I'm putting a little bit of lint on this sticky back transfer. These are meant to be reusable. Okay, I hope you're keeping track because we got a lot of voters in the house. Okay.
All right,
So
it's pretty well spread out, but it looks like C or number 3.
C or 3, the basket weave.
That would be the third
Okay.
one.
Okay, so I'm just going to lay this down. It doesn't really have
I
to.
think I got everybody here.
Really
Karen
doesn't-
likes the woven. Karen, did you pick the one I wanted?
Okay, so I'm going to do this in.
Basket weave and diamond.
I'm going to do this with. Do I want to do Shimmer Harvest? I'm going to do it with Shimmer Gold. Okay, so here's Shimmer Gold. I think gold is what I put in the cart link. So this is our shimmery gold color. I don't know if the camera will pick up the shimmers, but I'm going to give it just a little stir to mix up those
Karen says
mica
yes, of course
flakes.
she did.
Okay, and I'm going to get a.
So Cheryl
Gonna get
again
a
wants you to say,
squeegee.
where did you get the houses at? Because you got 2 different
Okay.
things there.
Okay, the house with the chimney I got at Hobby Lobby in their wood department. The 2 that don't have the chimney I got at Dollar Tree, or you could just use a chop saw and make those yourself.
That's Lynn Roaring.
Lynn Roaring.
That's from Alaska.
Woohoo! We were up in your neck of the woods. Well,
Well, sort of. That's a big
place.
place.
That's a big woods.
Where are you at up there, Lynn?
We took a cruise last September. Love the new I do too. I can't wait to get them so I can show you. Have you ordered them yet, Tammy? Okay. Shimmer Gold, and I'm just going to put some on a squeegee. I'm going to keep track of my time.
Tammy Tessier says she likes the new colors.
Yes, they are
Oh,
gorgeous.
so Lynn is in Anchorage.
Okay.
Maybe we'll make it to Anchorage one of these years.
Yep. Well, we just did the cruisy touristy stuff for our first trip. Okay, so I'm getting this paste all over, and I'm scraping off the excess, and I'm going to put it back in my jar because I can use that. And I'm going to peel this up, and hope it shows. Look at those little dots. That's a pretty little pattern. Not too bold, just kind of subtle.
It's not over the top.
It's not over top because that's where I'm going to put those words. Now I'm going to lay this down on a Dollar Tree dish drying mat or a towel, and I'm going to kind of let this dry. Now, what did we vote on? 3C? 3C, the basket weave. Okay. So we'll do that on both of those. Set that aside. I'm going to fuzz this one too. Where are we located? We are located in Idaho near Lewiston, which is northern, just like at the beginning of the Panhandle. We're not as far up as Coeur d'Alene or anything like that, but the nearest big town is Lewiston, Idaho. Hey, Teresa.
We're glad you're here, Teresa. It doesn't matter if you're late.
I'm assuming you didn't get back with me, so I'm assuming you're all good, Teresa. Cold country. Idaho? Not where we are. It gets cold, but it's not. I mean, it's not. We don't live in the ski resort area. Okay. So on this dark, I think this gold is going to make this really pop. So I'm pushing this down, making sure there's no air bubbles, there's no big clumps of lint underneath. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, will that fit? Not quite. I'm just going to put them both down. I'm just going to do one at a time. Again, squeegee with my gold shimmer paste.
Yeah, that's true. It's cold
That's
compared
true.
to South Louisiana.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, now, yesterday we made it only up to 93 yesterday.
Only 93.
Today we were about 90, maybe 88, 90, somewhere in there. We're having a cool down week. Last week we were 100, 4 days last week.
Hey, we're supposed to be able to see northern lights tomorrow. Do we believe it? They've told us that before.
Shall I say I'll believe it when I see them?
Yeah, that's what you should say. Okay.
Of course, I'm not going to be up at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So,
Well,
unless the dogs wake us up.
they might. Think they'll bark at the northern lights?
No, I think they'll bark
Okay.
at the deer.
Okay. Ooh, pretty. Look at that. That is awesome. That would make a good notebook journal cover. Okay, so I'm going to lay this back down. I'm going to just kind of turn it upside down. And I'm going to lay this section down. I'm going to put this under there because I have some gold paste I don't want to get on my surface, work surface.
Cynthia says she loves this. Karen says pretty.
Well, wait till we're done.
Beth says it's different than she thought it would come out.
Really? It looks pretty
Wanda says she
awesome.
loves it.
Now I could also do the back side of these too. Okay, there's the timer.
Okay, that was Margaret Bayron.
Bayern.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Hang on
think
to that
she-
name. I'm gonna finish this up first. You think she what?
Excuse me, I'm typing here.
Okay.
I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, so there's no way I'm going to be typing. Okay,
Well.
let's see. That's Margaret.
Okay. That aside.
How do we
let's
say your
peel-
name,
Bayern.
Margaret? How do we say your name?
Okay, there's the other one. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Now, I'm going to put this down on that dish drying mat, and I'm going to clean those up a little bit later. And I've got some paste here I'm going to clean up. Okay, I believe I am done with my gold. So I'm going to clean this up. Put all that excess back in there. And I'm going to let those dry. I'm going to, okay, this seems dry. I am going, because I don't want to, I'm going to put the Love Lives here, right in the middle of this. But I don't want to, with that stickiness, pull up the paste I just put down. So I'm going to put another little layer of paste on it. Bayer, just add the, oh. This is what happens. This is what happens when you're not paying attention. Don't do this. This is not the wax.
I'm laughing.
You're laughing.
I'm
okay.
laughing.
I'm gonna salvage that as much as I can. I make the
Hold on, I
mistakes
gotta
so
hit
you
the
don't
little
have to.
icon, laughing icon face.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. All of you send me a
Lots
laughing
of
face.
the laughing icons
Laughing
there.
face. Go ahead.
I only do it because I support you.
You know you've all made silly mistakes too, just maybe not on camera in front of
Oops.
tens of people.
Yes,
Okay,
Teresa.
so this
I'll
time I'm
post
going
it
to
again in a
put
second, Teresa.
I'm going to put the surface wax on.
Oops.
You didn't yell loud enough, Denise. Okay.
Everybody's hitting the laughter.
Thanks. Thanks. I know you all still love me though. Okay.
Denise says she saw it but can't yell at the phone. Yeah. Oops.
Oops. Okay. A little bit of wax just over the top of that.
All right, Teresa, I just posted the word again.
Okay, there you go.
Sure, we were up at 34 a minute ago.
Okay, and I'm going to buff a little bit of it off.
Oh, Karen says she's laughing with you.
Yes, thank you for laughing. Was I not laughing? I was laughing.
You were.
I did that on purpose, just for entertainment value, because we just have fun. We just have fun. Okay.
We're just having
fun. Okay. Love Lives here. I've used this a time or two, but I'm going to give it a little fuzz anyway, especially since I'm putting it down on.
Yep, you are absolutely
paste.
correct, Brenda.
Yes, you've all done it, or something similar, or something equally
There's
ridiculous.
Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie Page.
Hey, Stephanie. Okay, I'm going to
There we
center
go. Now we're getting
this
some more launches in there. Spreading
right
the fun.
over
Thank you.
those dots. Okay, so the keyword is launch because today is our launch day. We have launched our Autumn 2023 collection. So click on those buttons to look at product info. Now I'm going to use my Sassy. That was a waste of Sassy. I'm sad.
You're Cheryl Baker from Western New York. Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Saucy. I'm going to use Squeegee, and this is just going to go right over the top of that pattern that we put on. And I'm using this the Saucy so that it will give a big contrast between the light colored background.
There's some folks getting on a little bit later. Where did we get the houses from?
Okay, the one I'm chalking right now, this is the one that has the chimney. It's not crucial. You could just do this with, it don't even have to be houses. Let me peel this off while I'm thinking. Okay. Okay, timer.
Oh, that's Wanda Collins.
Wanda Collins. Okay. Let me get Wanda's name down, then I will get back to the shapes. Okay. Okay, so this one with the chimney, I got at Hobby Lobby. If you have wood cutting tools, you could probably do this on your own. But I got this at Hobby Lobby. It was $2.99 less whatever discount I got. Can you see that with that background? Okay. And then these don't have the chimney, and they're actually a little thinner, but these are just from Dollar Tree. But those would be super easy to just cut out of wood. If you have woodworking tools or you know somebody, that'd just be a couple of cuts. Okay, so we've got Love Lives here, and let me put the lid on that so I don't make any more ridiculous mistakes. I'm going to dry this, and then we're going to assemble it.
Brenda said she's gotten both.
You've gotten both? Okay, Dollar Tree does have some, but I mean, every Dollar Tree has something different. But the ones I saw with the chimneys at Dollar Tree also had a roof to it, which might not work with this because I'm going to be connecting them. But whatever. Looks great on the yellow. On that, yeah, that is a cashew color, kind of a yellowish, kind of an almondy color. It does. It's got a lot of contrast. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hinge these together so that they will help hold each other up won't necessarily be straight across, but I can kind of angle it in. So what I'm going to do, I got some hinges from the Home Depot. They look like this. They're 1-inch hinges. I think some craft stores might have even smaller ones, but for this project, this will work. I got the gold finish, or satin brass finish. They also had black finish, and they also had silver zinc colored finish. So we are going to attach these and show you just a couple of little tricks. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I could put these little flappy things, I could make the little flaps visible, but instead I'm just going to make the little center post visible. So I'm going to decide where I want this. And I'm going to get my pencil out and I'm going to mark these. And I've kind of already pre-done it. But I'm going to mark where the holes go. And then I'm going to match up this one and do the same thing. And mark those up. And I'm going to put 2 hinges on each one. So you'll need 2 packages. They come to a package. Okay, so I did that. You can see I've already done it top and bottom, and I have them all lined up. Now, here's my trick. Before I take these hinges and try to screw them in with the screws, you'll drive yourself crazy doing that. So this is what I do. I just take, this is an ice pick. It's just a really sharp, you could also just use a nail. And I take that and I start, it makes like a starter hole. So I just punch that down maybe 1/4 of an inch to get that hole started. And it makes it so much easier when I screw in the screw. Does that make sense? Your Dollar Tree has nothing. Do you only have one Dollar Tree? Because we have 2 that are pretty close together, but they do have different things. Okay, so let's start assembling these. Now I want the post to be on the outside, and I'm going to get the screw started, and I've got a little tiny screwdriver. That one's actually too small. I'm going to use this one. There we go. There's my timer. Let me get this in. And it's so much easier to screw in when you've got that starter hole. Okay. Who's my name?
On the screen.
Cynthia. Okay, got you entered. And let's get this going. I probably won't have time to do all of these hinges, but I'll at least do them on 2 of them. So I'm going to put them on one side first.
She says she has 3 and they're all different, but never anything I'm looking for. Yeah.
That's true. And you know what? You kind of have to buy in advance. If you see something that you think you might use in the future, you just kind of have to get it and hang on to it. Okay, same thing up here. So I think I'll screw half of this together and we can use our imagination on the other half because I will probably run out of time. So anyway, you could just use these separately and just put them up on the shelf, but I find that I'm always either knocking the shelf and they fall over, or the cat jumps up somewhere and they topple over. So this way, this gives it a little more sturdy base. Okay, so I've got those screwed in. Now I'm going to flip this over here and screw these in. Now you don't have to do house shapes. You can also do just rectangles, different size rectangles. Oops, come on. Come on, get up. They both have to be up. There we go. Sorry, guys. This is, there we go. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but hopefully you understand what I'm doing.
Cheryl says we have a Dollar Tree and a Family Dollar in the making near us. Wish they'd hurry up. They're merging together.
Oh, really? Well, we don't have a Family Dollar. We have a Dollar General, which is not exactly the same. Okay, I'm actually only going to put 2 of these screws in just for the sake of time. And then I'll go back and finish those up.
Beth says,
magnetic.
Mom has a set of 4 freestanding houses with the letters N-O-E-L. She puts
Oh,
up for
that's
Christmas.
cute. You could do N-O-E-L, you could do L-O-V-E, you could do H-O-M-E. Yes, well, that's what my boys do. We have, they're not like stand-up things like this, but they are blocks. See, ta-da! See, and you can kind of see that little centerpiece, but that doesn't really bother me, and that gives it a lot more sturdiness. Now I'm going to do the other side off camera, but then that will be my cute little house, my little neighborhood. Also on this side, there's a couple of things I thought you could do. You could get some of these little, and these I think I got from Dollar General, or I don't know, just little clothespins, and you could paint it, of course, but you could attach one of those clothespins, and then you could clip on either a note or a photograph or something like that. That would be cute. And then I also thought you could put a decorative nail that kind of has a pretty head on it, and oops, okay. And we have these Chockable chips. They're just 3-inch round, and we have lots of designs that you could do different seasons. But if you had a nail that just stuck in there, you could punch a hole in here and you could change that out. So you could have a little seasonal design on either one of those, or both of those. Change them out, or you could just leave it plain with the pretty pattern, or you could do some more words. So lots of different things you could do. So hopefully I have spurred your imagination. Let's see. I will assemble this later. One more thing I want to do is I want to show you how to clean up our transfers, because these are meant to be reusable, and the company guarantees that you can get 10 to 12 uses out of them, but I know if you clean them up well and right away, you can get more uses out of that. You can get 20 or more. So I'm going to show you how to clean them. Super easy. Only water, no soap, no chemicals at all. So I'm just going to spray that with some water, and I'm going to start with either a paper towel, a damp paper towel, or I like using these Swedish dishcloths. They're like reusable paper towels. And I'm just going to use this, and I'm just going to kind of wipe off that top layer of paste. This is not getting it clean enough. but it's helping me out, giving me a big head start by getting that top layer of paste off. And then paper towel I would toss. This I will rinse and reuse. Now I'm going to switch over to my board eraser, which is a lot like a magic eraser. Again, no chemicals. And I've got this wet, wrung it out. And this is what's going to pull that paste out of that screen, because you don't want that screen clogged up with paste, or you won't be able to make your designs. So you can see, look how much it's pulling out of the screen. And I'm also going to flip it over, spray it again, because the paste goes through, so we want to clean the back. Same thing, board eraser, front and back, cleaning the paste out of that silk screen. Okay, and when the mesh is completely clean, I'm going to let this air dry, sticky side up, and when it's dry, I will put it back on its little backer sheet and back in its little plastic envelope, and it'll be good to go for lots more uses. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's right. Bill, did the name when the timer went off? Did we miss one?
Yep, you just sort of bumped it.
Who was it?
It was Marcella Robinson.
Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Marcella Robinson. Okay. Okay, so this is our project for tonight. Cute little house shelf sitter. Cute little designs. I love these patterns. Go check out what launched today. And let's do our drawing. So I've got the names in here. I even checked to make sure I didn't still have last week's leftover names. So let's see. Our first winner. Yes, Margaret, they are easy to clean. Marcella Robinson.
Oh,
woohoo!
last in, first out.
Marcella Robinson, you are our first winner tonight. And our second winner is Lynn Roaring. Lynn Roaring. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Roaring. Okay, so Lynn and Marcella, I will be reaching out to you. Send you a Facebook Messenger message and get a little more information from you to get the perfect Happy Mail on its way to you. So I will try to remember to send you those messages tonight. Don't feel like you have to respond to them tonight. I know it's late where some of you are, but be looking for that. Get back to me with answering my questions. And I hope you all have a great rest of your week. I hope if you are following Craft Around the Clock, I hope you enjoy the next presenter. I apologize, I can't remember who it is, but enjoy that. And again, follow our page, follow our YouTube channel, and just have fun and do something creative every day. Bye-bye, everybody.